Hail the arch villains and welcome to the world famous Arch City Comics. I am Adam AF. If you're not already, make sure you're subscribed and you've got that bell rung for notifications so you can stay up to date on all things Arch City. So today, this is another installment of reviews you can use. And we are going to be looking at the amazing book, Eudaimonia number 1, because I have not received number 2 yet. It is still funding right now. It is at 274% of its $500 flexible goal. But I really want to talk about this book. Where to start, though? That's the real question. So, this book, we got a 40-page comic book from J.P. Plack and Emmy Utrera. This is one of the most stunning comic books I have ever read, both in CG and from the mainstream. This is absolutely phenomenal. Let's take it one step at a time. Looking at this gorgeous wraparound cover, look at this. Absolutely beautiful, haunting artwork on here. The colors, the just everything, the layout, the composition of it, it's gorgeous. So what Eudaimonia is a collection of 4 short stories set in World War One, and they're all loosely intertwined. But the thing that really makes this book stand out above all else is that it's all written in iambic pentameter. So the whole thing rhymes, it flows. You can see most of it, there's no dialogue. It's mostly captions, and it goes from there. The dialogue that is in it, it still fits with the iambic pentameter motif. But you can see the artwork is nothing short of amazing. It is just absolutely gorgeous stuff. It fits what JP is trying to tell. It's daunting. It's terrifying. It's beautiful in some ways. Man, I definitely don't want to give too much away about this book. I want you to read it for yourself because it's something that will stay with you for a long time. This was the first book that I read in 2020, and it set a very, very high bar as far as what is going to come along and blow me away like this book has. And nothing yet has. Nothing. We just talked about SOS, which I loved SOS, but I loved it in a completely different way than I love Eudaimonia, because this is real art of the highest degree. Everything that was done with this book, from the art to the words, is just, it's something that you don't get very often, especially in comic books. I wish I could go into more detail, but like I said, I don't want to give really anything away with this book, other than the fact that if you missed it, shame on you, and go get it right now. Go pick it up. It's live on Indiegogo. The second issue is live on Indiegogo. From town to trench. But in keeping with the SOS tradition, if you missed out, you can get a second printing of Eudaimonia #1 with your book 2. $40 for the 2 of them. Highly, highly worth it. You get it signed. Issue 2 anyway will get signed. They do have 20 copies of the first edition left for $40. Now that's the one that I just showed you right here. Um, I don't know if you noticed on the when I showed it when I pulled it up here, um, down here in the corner it says edition number 1. Oh, sorry for that glare. Edition 1, right there. And on the inside, where Josh signed it, there we go. You see his beautiful signature in gold, and then 7 of 57 down here in the corner. So he hand numbered all of the books to show you exactly which book you got. So this is 7 out of 57. Like I just showed you, there are still some left. You can get that first edition. There's 20 remaining. So if you really want the collectible, go and grab that before they're all gone, which I guarantee by the time this campaign is over, they will all be gone. But if you just want the book, you're on a budget, just grab the 2-pack, 1 and 2 for $40. Or if you've already got the first edition, which you should have, you can pick up the second one for $20. And trust me when I say that it's very, very, very much worth it. You've also got some line art available from the first book. We've got one piece here for $200 and another piece there. Both of those are really, really stunning. The artwork is amazing. Here's some samples from book 2. I mean, look at that coloring. There's so much emotion going on. It's a beautiful thing. And as you can see, the cellist is back from the first book. God, I cannot stress enough how amazing this book was. It really blew me away. It is a haunting tale of the tragedy of World War I and what it does to people. And it's just told in the most beautiful of ways. Yeah, I know it probably sounds like I'm sucking Josh off right now, but I believe every word that I'm saying. This book was fabulous, and it really did set a very, very high bar as to what I expected the rest of this year as far as comic books. So if you've got a book coming out, you're going to have to live up to JP, because he is the bar that everyone else is compared to from now on. So check this book out if you haven't already. Please do so. He's funded, but this book should be in the 5K club for sure. There's no reason that it's not. I guess Josh doesn't get around enough. He's not controversial enough. He's kind of quiet. But it's the quiet ones you really got to watch out for. So check out Eudaimonia. Make sure you share this around. Get some more eyes on this project. I want to see this do like real gangbusters, because this is a book that everybody should have in their collection. So thank you so much for joining me for another edition of Reviews You Can Use. I'm sure this one wasn't as helpful as some of the other ones, because it's hard to really wrap my thoughts around just how amazing this book really is. So just go back it for yourself, check it out. Make sure you're subscribed to Art City Comics so you can stay up to date on all things Art City. Check out that new artcitycomics.com. It's got some really exciting things on it and links to all of the campaigns that I'm involved in. Until then, we'll see you next time.